trying his best. Top of the pole, me and my bros. When the story gets told, it's gonna be BMF. Down hard, it wasn't made easy. You can't live twice. Thank God I'm breathing. We gotta go now. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from MetLife. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. That pass caught by Tate Dell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a New York touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. On target to Musgrave. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Hauled in by Rice. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with third down and 5. Setting up a throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Catch made over the middle. And in, touchdown, New York. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Koo with the extra point. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Motion man sent left. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Giants football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying the right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 2. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throwing off the play fake here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Motioning the tight end left. Another throw here on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Launches one deep downfield. Touchdown, New York! 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's cut at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
From the red zone now. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action on 1st down. Sir, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Running back sent in motion left. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
From the 45 on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escape. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants in possession. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. They get 9 yards back, but 3rd and 11 still to come. He'll throw it. It is Cup, left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
From the 37. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Complete to Dell. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Move the chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll advance this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He's dropping back to throw. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
To the air, 3rd and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Slot man in motion left. Throwing from near his own goal line. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. They'll come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Back to the air here on second and 10. On target to Musgrave. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Finds his back complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Hauled in by Musgrave. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down. They are throwing it again. He finds Johnson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Oh.
Escapes the pocket.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're throwing it. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
First down from the red zone. He's got it. He has the New York touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll motion Johnson right. They'll come out throwing. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he loses the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense set for a first and 10. From the red zone now. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Puka Nacua, a touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Now he's past the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Pass play on first and 10. Hits him on the out route.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the 16. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Chicago. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He gets this one to Nakua. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They connect on the deep shot. And that's a New York touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a great time at the... Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Motion man left is Johnson. Throwing now on 1st down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hand off to the back. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Here's a throw. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking for a throw here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Called in left side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And they take this in for the score. The Giants keep running away with this. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, it turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Man in motion here. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants looking like they'll start this season with a win. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for him. And they'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They give it to him again. He has the first inside the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Giants will have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Giants come away with the win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.